Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This time we're going to be looking at the Twin Towers in Wembley, and that obviously was located at the original Wembley Stadium in London, England, and they were constructed in 1923 on the site of the Watkins Tower in Wembley and became to be recognised as one of the iconic symbols of English football in general and of Wembley Stadium in particular. They became Grade 2 listed buildings in 1976, however they were demolished in 2003 to make way for the new Wembley Stadium. Wondering why they weren't incorporated into the new stadium? Well, I shall explain further on in this video. So the towers themselves were designed by Sir Robert McAlpine from the construction of Empire Stadium, later known as Wembley Stadium, in time for the British Empire exhibition on the site of the demolished Watkins Tower. They were 126 feet high and built of ferro concrete, with concrete flagpoles topped with concrete crowns constructed above them. Initially they were only intended to be a temporary construction, and the plan was to demolish them after the exhibition, but the chairman of the exhibition committee, Sir James Stephenson, requested that they be preserved. The towers continued to remain part of Wembley Stadium, and they became a distinctive symbol of Wembley, framing the approach to the stadium from Wembley Park tube station to the north. They were famous as the landmark symbols of Wembley Stadium, and the Twin Towers, as I have already mentioned, were granted Grade 2 listed status in 1976. As they were originally built as temporary structures, they were treated to resemble masonry. Several alterations were required over the years to preserve the Twin Towers. In 1994, there were rumours that Wembley Stadium would be redeveloped to build a new English national stadium. English Heritage responded critically to the reports, writing to Brent London Borough Council, stating that they expected the Twin Towers to be preserved but would not object to the rest of the stadium being demolished. In 1998, the Football Association considered plans on how to update Wembley, and a replacement was considered the best option, despite an offer from Arsenal FC to buy the stadium and restore it. When the new designs were unveiled, it was announced that the Twin Towers would be demolished to make way for the new 90,000 capacity stadium. The reasons given to English Heritage were that they would be in the middle of the pitch of the new stadium plans and serve no practical purpose. The Minister for Sport, Tony Banks, described them dismissively as concrete blocks. It was also claimed that it would be impractical to move the towers elsewhere because the ferro concrete would crumble away and unevenly make it impossible for them to be dismantled and resembled somewhere else in any other form. English Heritage opposed the demolition, and Brent London Borough Council stated that they would not approve any new stadium that did not include the Twin Towers. Brent Council later granted planning permission on the understanding that the Twin Towers would be preserved. However, the final designs for the new stadium reverted to the originals without the Twin Towers in place. English Heritage also withdrew their objections, thus paving way for the Twin Towers to be demolished. Proposals in early 2000 to move the towers to Widnes to become part of the new National Rugby Museum were not realised. The Twin Towers were the last structure of Wembley to be demolished. Primarily, demolition work started in December 2002, with the concrete crowns being removed from the top of the flagpoles. The towers were demolished in 2003 by a large Liebherr 974 crawler excavator referred to as Goliath and nicknamed Alan the Shearer, made in Germany specifically for the task. The original foundations of Watkins Tower were rediscovered during the demolition, and the top of one of the towers has now been moved and installed as a memorial at St Raphael's Estate in Neasden, and the iconic tower flagpoles are now located at the late Sir William McAlpine's Forley Hill estate. And there you go, there is the obviously the story of the Twin Towers that was located at Wembley and the reason why they couldn't be moved or saved. Now, obviously, I've seen on some football sites quite a few mixed reviews in regards to feelings in regards to these towers. Some people like them, some were glad to see the back of them. What do you think? Please do share your views in the comments below. Also remember to like and share. You can also subscribe to this channel for free. Doesn't cost you anything. It's entirely up to you. You either do or you don't. But basically all it will do is just notify you of when I post my next video. So until the next video, take care of yourselves. Thank you for your support and goodbye.